Alright, what is up, everybody? We are back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, quick little short video, but we are reacting to the NBA All-Star Reserves. It's currently Thursday night. You're seeing this on Friday, but it's currently Thursday night, and the All-Star Reserves are about to be announced in about 5 minutes. I'm going to give my live reaction to the reserves, talk about them, talk about maybe, who deserved it, who didn't deserve it. Well, all these players deserve it. They're all All-Stars. But just some of the things that happened in the reserves picking in the All-Stars here in today's video. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn notifications to all stuff like that. I really appreciate it. Really helps out a lot. Look to my Twitter and all that stuff down in the description below. And yeah, don't waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. Alright, so it's about to be announced right now. It's going to be a little conventional, so I'm looking over here. It's because I'm looking at the TV all the way over there. And I got sound on. I don't know if you can hear it or not to hear because I can't see that well. It's a whole thing, but we're going to do it. All right, they're about to announce the Eastern Conference. Start with the East. Let's see what happens here, who the reserves are going to be. I'm very excited, man. This is going to be so exciting, man. All right, here we go. They're starting right now. Literally got the envelopes out. Let's see what's going to happen. Jaylen Brown. Okay, Jaylen Brown's the first one. We all knew Jaylen Brown was going to get in there. He was probably the most obvious reserve, was Jaylen Brown. Shout out to JB. Pascal Siakam makes the All-Star game. Wow, okay. So I guess that means no Franz then. I guess that means the Magic aren't getting one. Because I assume Franz Wagner didn't make the game criteria. So they're giving it to Pat. But Pascal makes it, man. I don't think that's bad. I mean, if it wasn't going to be Franz, it was going to be Pascal. Pacers are top 5 in the East now. Pascal's having a pretty decent season. So Pascal makes the All-Star game. Interesting. Okay. So that probably means no Magic players then, which sucks, but, they didn't play enough games. Darius Garland makes it. Darius Garland makes it. Let's go. We got 2 Cavs in here. At least 2. Maybe. Is Evan Mobley going to get in? Oh, I'm thinking maybe Evan Mobley doesn't get in. But we're going to have at least 2 Cavs in the All-Star game. Let's go. DG makes it. Shout out to DG, man. Yes, definitely deserves to make it, man. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Cade Cunningham. Yes, that's an obvious one, but still, congrats to Cade. First All-Star appearance. Well-deserved All-Star for Cade Cunningham. First All-Star since Blake Griffin in Detroit. I love it. Yes, Cade definitely deserved this All-Star game, man. I've been preaching for Cade to make it. And the NBA's caught on, man. He's been so good. He deserves it. Shout out to Cade Cunningham, man. That's awesome. Evan Mobley, let's go. Evan Mobley. Yes. Emo. Let's go. We have 3 Cavs in the All-Star. Yeah, I love it, man. Man, Evan Mobley. If you don't know, I'm a Cavs fan. I'm a huge Cavs fan. Evan Mobley's an All-Star, man. Oh my God. Evan Mobley is an All-Star, bro. Come on, let's go. We got at least 3. We got 3 Cavs in the All-Star game, man. So I think that means what? I think there's 2 spots left. So Damian Lillard makes it. Yeah, Damian Lillard. I didn't have him in my original All-Star ballot, but I understood he was gonna make it eventually because it's Damian Lillard. That means there's 1 spot left. So that means who's gonna make it? It's between, I think it's between Trey and LaMelo. I think it's probably between Trey and LaMelo. Or maybe Franz somehow snow sneaks in there. But I think it's between Trey and LaMelo now. Oh, Tyler Hero! I forgot Tyler Hero made it. Shout out to Tyler Hero, man. First All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero, man. That's awesome. I completely forgot. Yes, Tyler Hero. Wow, Tyler Hero makes it. We got 3 first-time All-Stars in the East. We got Cade, Emob, Hero. Wow. I forgot completely. Tyler Hero completely slipped my mind. All right, so quick roundup on the Eastern Conference All-Star reserves. Yeah, it kind of went a little bit how I expected. The only ones I did not have Tyler Hero. I did not have Pascal. Did not have Damian Lillard. I understood Damian Lillard was probably going to make it, but I didn't have him on my personal ballot. Pascal Siakam, I understand him making it with Franz Wagner not be able to make the game requirement list most likely. So that means Pascal's gonna make it. And then Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero makes it. I feel like Trae Young should make the All-Star game for me personally. I feel like he's been having such a great season, you know. But I can't be mad at Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero's having a career year. We had 3 first-time All-Stars in these. We got Cade, Emob, and Tyler Hero. The Cavs get 3 All-Stars this year. So happy for them. And yeah, I think it's a good job. I think it's a good job in the East. You already know coming into this, someone's gonna get left off. So there's so many great players around the league right now. Someone's gonna not be on the list, and but I think this is good enough on the list. Also, I had LaMelo on my ballot. He did not make it. I did understand though. He also missed a lot of games this year, and also it was gonna be really tough if he wasn't gonna be a starter. I assume he probably wasn't gonna make it because I don't know how much the coaches are gonna reward LaMelo for being on a 12-win team, and down in the Eastern Conference, even though he's having such a great season as well. But yeah, no complaints really. I understand all of the makes, and I think it's a solid list. Shout out to all the guys making that All-Star game. Now we're gonna head toward the West. All right, now it's time for the Western Conference. This is where it's gonna get very, very interesting because I'm very interested to see what the coaches thought in the West. There's a lot of good teams and team players on bad teams that deserve it. It's gonna this West. I feel like can get kind of wild. I mean, the Western Conference is so stacked. So let's see who makes it for the West, man. Very interested to see who makes it for the West. East was kind of like we kind of understood maybe one or two different names, but the West is the West. Anthony Edwards, yeah, that was the obvious one. Anthony Edwards obviously going to make it. I personally had Anthony Edwards as a starter, but Steph won the popular vote because he's Steph Curry. But Anthony Edwards is having a great year. He deserves it, obviously. That's probably the most obvious one out of everyone is Anthony Edwards and then maybe one or two more people that should be obviously in. Anthony Davis, yeah, the other obvious one. Anthony Davis for the Lakers, obviously, because it's AD. Why not? And I think there's one more obvious guy that's probably gonna get named in another second or two. But after that, it's gonna get very interesting. James Harden makes it. Wow. I did not have James Harden on my ballot, but I can't be mad at it. He's been so good. The Clippers are a top seed. James Harden makes it. Wow. Shout out to James Harden, man. This is wow. Shout out to James Harden. So that means one of the guards might not make. That means that's interesting. So that means maybe a Kyrie Irving or something doesn't make it on the team. But shout out James Harden, man. Wow. Jaren makes it. Yes, Jaren absolutely deserved to make it. Yes, I'm happy that he got the one voted in, man. Jaren's been so good. Jaren deserves it. Yes. Shout out to Jaren. Second All-Star game. There you go. So that I'm thinking now. That James Harden one really surprised me, bro. That really James Harden really surprised me. I'm not mad at it though. I love it. He deserves it, absolutely. That means someone else is getting left off. That's gonna be interesting. Şengün makes it. Wow. I honestly was very kind of on the fence. I was like, I don't know if he's actually going to make it or not. But the Rockets. I was coming into this kind of with the mindset that I don't think the Rockets were going to get an all-star. But they deserve one. I mean, second in the West. And Şengün makes the all-star game. Yes, he definitely deserves it. Shout out to Alpy, man. Jalen Williams, obviously, makes it. I was kind of on the fence. Like, Isaac can make it, but the Thunder, the second seed in the West, they deserve 2 All-Stars. J-Dub makes it. So that means they're saving the guy for last. That means. Unless, bro, if that dude does not make the All-Star game, it's going to be a riot in the NBA. But he's going to be here for last. Saved for last. There it is. They saved it for last. But Wemby, obviously, everyone knew he was going to make the All-Star game. Wemby makes it. Wow, okay. Interesting in the Western Conference. Very interesting. Actually, I almost went perfect. The only guy I didn't have was Kyrie. Wow, Kyrie doesn't make the All-Star game. That's interesting. The Mavericks are in a little bit of a losing skid right now. So I guess I can kind of see it. But no Kyrie. No Luka, obviously, because of injury. He doesn't make the game criteria. But wow. So James, shout out to James Harden, man. Roundup of the West. It kind of went how I went. My prediction, I think I predicted everyone in the West except for one. I said of Kyrie, James Harden. But yeah, shout out to James Harden. Definitely some guys deserve it. I was very on the fence again about guys like Jaren Jackson, Alperen Sengun with the Grizzlies. Jaren, were they going to give it to Ja because Ja's the bigger name? But Jaren definitely deserve it. Were the Rockets going to get one? Even though they're second in the West, they don't have really a number one standout guy, but Alperen Sengun absolutely deserves to make it. I'm happy for him. We got what? 3 first-timers in the West? Sengun, J-Dub, Wemby. We all knew Wemby was going to make it. AD, Anthony Edwards. Obvious ones. Jared and Alpi, I'm very happy for. J-Dub as well, definitely deserve it. OKC being number 1 in the West. They absolutely deserve 2 All-Stars, and J-Dub makes it. The only one surprising, James Harden, man. Shout out to James Harden once again, man. I mean, he's had the Clippers staying afloat as a top, not even staying afloat, above a lot of other teams. Like, I think a lot of people predicted the Clippers to be bad. Like, I predicted the Clippers not even to make the play-in this year without Kawhi Leonard. And them being a consistent 5 through 7 seed this slate, about to be in February, and they're still like a top 6 seed in the Western Conference, with Kawhi Leonard only playing, 7 games, 8 games this year. And James Harden has been so good. He's had some big performances. He absolutely deserves to make it. He didn't make my personal ballot, but I love that he made it now, man. this late into his career, year 16, still doing it. Like that's awesome. Kyrie Irving was the one that I had. I thought Kyrie's been having a great season. Does kind of I can kind of understand it. The Mavericks have been on a losing streak recently. They've fallen down to like 10th, 11th in the Western Conference. So I kind of can see it from that kind of angle. But man, everyone else, no really complaints. But yeah, it's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below how you feel about the All-Star games. Who do you think got snubbed? Do you think it was right? What do you think? Let me know down in the comments section below. Once again, if you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn notifications, do all stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.